Hello, everybody. I believe that we are live. Yes, we are. Hello, my name is Harry Rice. I review games for the Montreal Canadiens. And tonight, well, Jesus, we played. Doesn't seem like we did, though. Tonight, the Montreal Canadiens played the Los Angeles Kings. I really don't feel like reviewing this game. I'm really not in the mood. So we're just going to get right into it. I'm not going to wait for anybody to join. If the stream only ends up being like 10 minutes, so be it. If it ends up being an hour and a half, which, God, I really don't want it to be tonight, well then, yeah, that's fine. I'm really hoping for like 15 minutes, because I really don't want to talk about this game. Yeah, Yoshi Bros, yeah, rooting for the Canadiens to win. Yeah, the Kings are now, I believe it's now 11-0-0 on the road. So, yeah. It was kind of clear early on that LA was going to win. It was pretty clear that LA once they got the 2-0 lead, at that point it was like, yeah, it's probably over. I even switched from the white jersey to the red jersey for the second period onwards. Habs Guru, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by. So yeah, if you're new here, we do how we do this is go through the lines, my recap analysis of the game, the stats for the Canadiens, all while answering any questions or comments that come through on the chat here. And yeah. So if you guys can let me know how the stream looks, how it sounds, it'd be appreciated. We are going to get right into it because, again, I do not want this to last an hour and a half because, Jesus. The problem now is the Leafs goalie. I did see that Wall is injured. I did see that Yoshi Bros. I mean, I know Samsonov is playing like trash. It's almost like getting rid of Frederik Andersen was a bad thing for the organization to do. What occurred? Sons, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. Thank you. The opening lines for the Montreal Canadiens were Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Monahan, Evans, Anderson, Pearson, Dvorak, Gallagher, and Pizzetta, Stevens. Follows, he does lines debates in the chat for 2 hours and does a 2-minute recap debates in the chat for another. Yeah, usually sporty. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. We're on the forward lines. Matheson, Lindstrom, Gooley, Barron, and Struble, Kovacevic were on the blue line. Wall's been playing amazing tonight, stopping Tarasenko's both shots. If it wasn't for him, we would have ended up losing by a ton of goals. I mean, Yoshi Bros, goalies get hot for one night. I still am not sold on Joseph Wall being a starter in the NHL. But yeah, I did see he made a good save. He made a pretty good cross-crease save. I don't know if that was if that was the one on Tarasenko, but I did see he made one good save. So, yeah, that's good. Good. That's good for him. Sam Montembeault gets to go ahead tonight. This is actually a second straight start. This is, I believe, only the second time this year the Canadiens have used a goalie 2 straight games. So we've been very, very much on the 3-goalie rotation. Jake Allen backs him up, hopefully taking lessons on how to stop a puck. Wall did the NHL 24 goalie save. Who do the Canadiens play on Saturday? Yoshi Bro, I have no clue. I don't remember. We play Buffalo, so it's a guaranteed win then. So yeah, we play the Sabres on Saturday, and then we're actually back at it again on Sunday against the Predators. So it's a back-to-back then. We're in Buffalo, so in other words, it's a home game for us. And then we're back in the Bell Center, our legitimate home, for the game against the Predators. We have a lot of home games in December. At least during the stretch, it's a lot of home games. It was the Red Wings, the Kraken, and now the Kings. They're all at home. Then we're in Buffalo, which again is basically a third home to us next to Ottawa. And then it's Nashville, Pittsburgh, the Islanders all at home, and then we're on the road for the final 6 games of the month. So it's a very first half, second half, almost literally, because the game on the 16th is at home, and then the game on the 31st is on the road. So yeah, sporty. I did see you guys beat Boston 3-1. I can't say it's a possible. Well, I mean, it's the fucking Sabres. Come on. NZA, I really don't give a fuck if we're ever going to beat the Kings again. They're in the West. We're in the East. I don't care. Guys, can you believe it? We didn't die in the third. God has returned. No, sons. No. No, he hasn't. He doesn't exist. The opening lines for the Kings were Byfield, Kopitar, Kempe, Fiala, Deneau, Moore, Grundstrom, Dubois, and Laferriere. And Louis Lizotte and Kaliev. So Kaliev, I believe, someone they got from the Jets in the Dubois trade. I think it was Dubois, Kaliev. He exists sometimes. There you go, Sons. That's fair. He exists sometimes. That's fine. I mean, yeah, Habs Guru. They can be fucking annoying to play against, but I mean, like you said, there are sometimes like the Sabres are the most inconsistent team in the Eastern Conference right now. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, the Ottawa Senators." No, they just flat out suck. But the Buffalo Sabres are the most inconsistent team. There'll be games tonight where it's like, "Oh yeah, they go in and they beat Boston. They look fairly solid," and then next game against Montreal, they might come out and be down 4-0 by the end of the first period. You know, so it's like. It's weirdly enough, Buffalo seems to sort of be the opposite Montreal. Montreal is quite good against bad teams, and then against good teams, very shaky. Buffalo is good against good teams, and then they just do not look good at all. We are the most consistently inconsistent team in the NHL. Well, sporty, so then you're proving me right then. Just as I expected. Yeah, Anderson, Doughty. Anderson of the Mikey variety, by the way, not Josh. Gabrikov and England. Sorry, this game got me so fucking bored. I'm already starting to just want to die. And England Spence were on the blue line. Cam Talbot gets started net as he's been red hot for the Canadiens, or for the Kings, I should say. I think he's been pretty good against the Canadiens in his career. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like he has been. Buffalo is a weird team, and yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Phoenix Copley backs him up, as thankfully we now know we'll get more than 18 shots tonight. I mean, I kind of was right, but I mean, yeah. Kaliev was not involved in the PLD trade. Thank you, Sons. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. So before the game, Arbor Jacki made his AHL debut last night. Very weird, made his AHL debut tonight after playing in the NHL. And unfortunately, I have to agree with Arbor Basu. He was invisible when I was watching. They were down 2-0 5 minutes into the game. They lost, I think it was 5-2. I stopped watching at the start of the third. So, yeah, I completely get what we're doing with Arbor Jacki. He hasn't really changed up a lot of his game from the physical type of player. Then again, it's one game. He's back from an injury that he suffered like 3 weeks ago. So, for me, I don't think it's necessarily an issue of, oh, well, hey, we need to trade Jacki. Clearly, it was a 1-year thing. No, it's clearly not that. We're sending him down. Get him ice time. Get him logged minutes. Let him improve his game down there. Yeah, so for me, I think anybody calling for Jacki to be traded, I think, is a fucking idiot. So, yeah. Habs go to the power play less than a minute into the game. Fiala is called for a hook on Juraj Slafkovsky. Habs try to set up. The Kings get some easy clears. Not too much for the Canadiens, despite leading in the shots 2-0 after the power play. Of which we are 0 for 1 tonight. Pizzetta then gets a good look in front, but nothing is making it past Talbot. I did see that, Sons. I did see that. You posted that in the Discord. We want Arbor Chance. Habs Fan TV, or Hockey Fan TV. I'm pretty sure there's still Habs Fan TV. Habs Fans TV. They were in the building tonight, as they seem to be for every fucking Canadiens game. Genuinely insane. I don't know if they have season tickets or if they just... But yeah, they were in the building and they started a We Want Arbor chant. And yeah, I definitely agree, Sons. Habs management should listen. I like the sending Jacki down, let him... improve his game down there, but I really fucking hope he's back up for Buffalo, because, firstly, it'd be even more of a guarantee that we beat Buffalo, and secondly, just, we need some fucking excitement on this team. Yeah, Pizzetta gets a good look, nothing past Talbot, good pad save. I still call them Half-Time TV. And yeah, that's fair. Canadiens get some chances. Suzuki almost gets centered by Slafkovsky. Matheson and Lindstrom are both given space to move in. They get some good chances. And the Kings score, sort of against the flow of the play. The shots were even to 4-4. Doughty, on their 5th shot, gets it. It's a 2-on-1. It's a good fake. The Habs kind of got tangled at the blue line. Just kind of allows Doughty to walk in. Good shot past Montembeau's left pad. And it's a 1-0 Kings lead right there. Pizzetta on the 4th line has a good chance. That's stopped by Talbot. He actually had a pretty decent start to the night. He wouldn't show up again until 3 minutes until his last shift. So, yeah. Kings then pushing numbers. Habs try to come back. Kings were starting to close off any chance for the Canadiens with 8 left in the period. Habs get a couple looks from the top line and the second line, and the top 6 in general. Talbot then loses stick. Habs, of course, can't capitalize. They lead the shot department 10-8 with 6 to play. Arbor Legacy game on Saturday. Yes, sir, Sons. Yes, sir. Yeah, NZA. I would assume they have season tickets. Every Habs game I go to, I always go see their madness. Yeah, NZA. Yeah, there's sometimes where it's like, oh, okay, and it's fun, and then yeah, I want to go to a Habs game, but holy fuck, I don't know if I want to go to it this season, because when we win, I'm like high, but when we lose, it's a fucking low for me, especially the past like 5 losses. It's been a low. Yeah. By the way, I do apologize, boys. I believe I said before that I might consider going live for the December 22nd game against the Blackhawks, because we are... my parents are going to be away during that game for at least probably, assumingly, the first period. So I did say I was going to go live, I think, for that game. It's not looking likely now. They are still expected to go out, but the game starts at 8:30. So... yeah, I don't know how long. I was originally planning, like, if it went live at 7, that'd be 8:30, that'd be like the end of the second almost, so I would have been able to stream for basically the whole game. So I don't know if I'd be able to stream for that game. Maybe I'll try. Still depends on if they're done with whatever they're going to. It depends if they start. I don't remember what time, but yeah. I definitely want to. I would like to go live for that game because I want to, but it's kind of shaky. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is, no guarantees, but maybe like one of the February like Super Bowl weekend games, probably against the Stars, because who the fuck wants to watch the St. Louis Blues? But one of the Super Bowl afternoon games that start at 1, maybe we'll go live for those, because I can be a little bit louder than usual, especially if I'm streaming, because the 10th is Saturday, the 11th is a Sunday, so yeah, maybe I could. I don't know, but maybe I could potentially. Dude, yeah, Isaiah, that would be sick. I know there's been a couple people saying they'd want to go to a Habs game, which I appreciate, but yeah, I don't know. I want to go, but at the same time, it's like, holy fuck, like, I would be toxic if we lose. Like, I not even toxic, in the sense where, like, I'm fucking in the crowd and just, like, fucking punching the shit out of random people. Just, like, I would just be like this. Just, like, fucking, just, like, bitchy mood after the game, basically. Like, yeah, Suns. Yeah, seeing your team lose in person sucks. Exactly, yeah. Hadn't seen the Isles lose in person for years, and this year it's been twice. Yeah, Suns, yeah. And now you're banned from the UBS Arena, so you can't even go back there, so that sucks. Feeling all the hype die in the building is killer. Suns, I'm sure it is, dude. Like, tonight, like, even in the final, like, 10 minutes when we were getting booed, it was like, yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it for tonight. And then they got fucking booed off the ice, and it was just the final 4 minutes, instead of it being like, go, Habs, go, like it usually is, like, oh, 4-0 and no effort in the third. It's like, there's just nothing in the building. Like, people, there's a shit ton of empty seats. It looks like an Ottawa home game with how many empty seats there are. You know, you broke your phone on Tuesday because of the Sharks game. Suns, holy shit. So, wow. So, do you have a new phone now, or are you just, like, stuck without one and not being able to go on Snapchat? Are you, like, you threw it on the ground? Okay, Andy Samberg of the Lonely Island. I hope you get that reference, guys. I'm sure you guys do. You guys are smart. By the way, shout out WWE Supercard. Getting a new one legit tomorrow. Hey, shit, let's go, Suns. You better get a fucking Samsung. Them shits don't break easy. I've literally thrown this thing on the ground like 5 fucking times, and it has not broke. By the way, the wire's because it's charging, in case you're for some reason asking yourself that question. But yeah. His son's actually legit banned. No, NZA, no. It's just a joke, because he went to the game against the Sharks, and he said he's getting banned if they lose. So I just naturally assumed that he was banned, but no, he's not banned. Sons, please tell me you threw it on the ground at UBS Arena, by the way. I really hope that you threw it on the ground at UBS and not when you got home, because that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny if you broke your phone at UBS. You did? Oh my god. So did you actually get banned then? Because I feel like if you take your phone, you just fucking throw it or whatever. That I feel like would be enough to get you banned. I feel like that would be able to get you banned. No, you didn't? Damn it. They gotta fucking tighten up the security there. God damn it. So yeah, it's 1-0 Kings lead. Pizzetta has a good chance. Kings then press. We'll find out. Oh, so they don't tell you. Oh yeah, they don't tell you if you're banned. It's like, hey, get out, you're banned. It's like, hey, yo, this person, like, yo, what? It's almost like an investigation, kind of. So yeah, dude, that'd be really funny. You show up. Hey, sorry, sir, you can't show up here anymore. We've lost 2 straight times when you're in the building. That'd be really funny, honestly. But at the same time, it would suck. Obviously, I'm sure. Yeah, Kings just closing off any chances the Canadiens might be getting. Talbot loses stick. Habs can't capitalize. Habs then go to the power play with 6 minutes left. Doughty is called to the box for boarding on Justin Barron. Habs try to set up. There's a massive pressure from the first unit. Suzuki and Caulfield try to find Monahan like they did last game. Monahan hits the post. Slavkovsky hits the other post moments later. Caulfield then has had a decent sharp angle chance early in the power play. Habs aren't able to finish, though. Unfortunately, we are 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. That would be the second to last power play the Canadiens get tonight, surprisingly. Then the Kings score. Sort of really against the flow of the play on that one, especially with how many chances the Canadiens got in the power play. Quentin Byfield with Gooley trying to defend a really solid deke. Montembeault trying to defend. There's a good deke by Byfield. I really got to start putting apostrophes where I'm supposed to, like, Byron with Gooley trying to defend, comma, a great deke on Montembeault, comma, then buries it. I know it's not grammatically correct, but it just to help me, I should probably start doing that. But with Gooley trying to defend, Byfield, really good deke on Montembeault. He buries it to make it 2-0 Kings. Yeah, that sucks. Byfield, by the way, Field, I believe he's now up to fucking 21 points on the year, something like that. And I just realized I completely misspelled his name in the description, so I apologize. Quentin Byfield. Why the fuck would Byfield be watching this? But if you are, I mean, thank you. Thank you, but I doubt he would be. Yeah, 21 points in 23 games. So, yeah, to anybody, including myself, who said he was kind of a bust. Thank you. That low-key hurt. Yeah, he's kind of fucking good. I also just dropped the USB key. Never mind, I found it. But yeah, he is surprisingly good. I don't know what's going on with Byfield, but he is all of a sudden turning into a legitimate hockey player. Yeah, and by the way, any Habs fans who were saying, hey, yo, you're Slavkovsky, either send him to the AHL or trade him. Yeah, Byfield, that's what Slavkovsky's going to be in 2 years, is probably near point per game. Maybe next year with how much he's improved in the last month alone. So that actually kind of hurt. I'm going to rub my head a little bit. But yeah, I said that makes it 2-0. That sucks. But love knowing Slavkovsky will be scoring these by the end of the year. Genuinely, with how much Slavkovsky is improving already, he's genuinely looking like he might be able to score those by the end of the year for sure. Kings in the fundament. There's a scramble play after Gooley lost the skate blade and had to rush to the bench. We'll rush as much as he could with a fucking one skate blade loose. That nearly leads to a chance. Montembeault makes a solid stop. So the shots are 13-12 for the Habs, but the Kings with a 2-0 lead on the Habs after 20 minutes. That sucks. That despite the Canadiens having a pretty good start to the game, just didn't get on the scoreboard. I think the post by Monahan and Slavkovsky, that sucked. There's a couple looks that could have made it 2-1, maybe tie the game up. But, yeah, would have been nice to see that. But, yeah, no. Canadiens press in the opening minute. Suzuki then hits the crossbar. There's a good pass wide open in the slot. He beats Talbot, but not the post. That would have been huge in the opening minute to get the Canadiens on the board. Habs get some momentum. All of the lines were seemingly getting chances early as the Kings had not woken up. I thought we needed a strike here. We wouldn't, and we get a scrum 6 minutes in. Carl Grundstrom taps Montembeault after a whistle. You don't do that. Everybody gets involved. Dubois wanted to go at Struble. The ref's holding back Dubois. Struble's just standing there. He doesn't care about Pierre-Luc Dubois. Then we get some 4-on-4 as a result. It is Pezzetta for a rough and Dubois for a slash, as I believe what the calls were. So we get some 4-on-4. That turns into a Habs power play as Suzuki gets caught. I don't know if it was with a cross check or what, but he gets caught with something as he tries to break in on a rush chance. And Habs get an extended power play. It's more just, you could say abbreviated, I guess, because it's a 4-on-3 into a 5-on-4 power play. So technically we get a 2-minute power play, but it's weirdly split up power play, I guess you could say. Canadians have some chances. They look solid. Just can't find the back of the net. A couple good looks. Not many shots, but a couple good ones. Habs are 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Technically, you could say 0 for 4 because the 4 on 3 and 5 on 4, but I'm going to just count it as 1 because that's how normal people work. Kingston try to press. Habs with some good cleanup work to get a little tight. But a 2-on-1, Matheson has some good moves. Slavkovsky tries to find Caulfield, who shoots just wide as he was tied up. Habs try to work. They had 19 shots with like 5 minutes left, so officially more than the last meeting, so that looked decent. Don't get used to them getting many more shots from here on out. Kings then push. Habs try to get back, preventing a couple chances from getting on net. Kings then go to the power play with about 2:20 left in the period. Dvorak's called for a trip on Kopitar. Habs cleared first, but the Kings score. Quentin Byfield with the second of the game makes it 3-0. There was a shot. The stick broke. It doesn't get all the way through, and it's a bit of a cross crease to Quentin Byfield. And that puts it away. I thought that was going to be game over as the Habs are 0 for 1 in the PK tonight. Who would have thought? It's the first goal that ends up being game over. Donation link in the description, by the way, please. At least fucking help my suffering. Kings in the final minute press for a 4-0 lead, but won't get it yet. I swear to God, I didn't put that after they had legitimately scored the fourth goal. I just knew they were going to score another one. Please believe me. Please believe me. Shout out Dave Chappelle. Shots in the shots after 20 are 26-18 actually. So we did not have the 19th shot. I thought they counted it. Actually, wait, no. That's a mistake on my end. Sorry. So the shots are actually 26-19 for the Kings with a 3-0 lead after 40 minutes of play. It was all Kings early in the third period. I stopped caring. Plentiful shots being given to the Kings. I think they had 5 in the opening 4 minutes. Something like that. Habs just could not get any breaks going their way. All the puck bounces going to the Kings. And it would lead to it being 4-0. Barrett loses an edge. And it's funny because the fans are going to blame the referee because he doesn't jump up when if he does, he would have legitimately caught Barrett potentially with a knee. And yeah, so that's pretty funny. Hey, Bob, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. If he had jumped, he would have caught Barron, but he doesn't. Moore ends up on a breakaway, and he puts it behind Montembeau, a 4-0 lead for the LA Kings. I didn't mention again, but I was in the red jersey by the time the second period started, and at this point, it was just end my suffering, please. Matheson has a good wrap chance after faking out, not taking out. Fakes out Talbot, just can't bury it, can't center it to anybody either, as everybody was covered except for Matheson. That was really a thing for the Canadiens tonight. It was three notable things, I guess you could say. One, Slavkovsky had a really solid game tonight. I thought he actually played a really damn good game. Very noticeable offensively. Not a disaster defensively, just had a very solid game. It just sucks that he couldn't get a point tonight. 2, the Kings were really letting the defensemen walk in. There was 4 or 5 chances that I saw. The Matheson one, the 2 in the first I mentioned with Matheson and Lidstrom, where the Kings really kind of held back and let the defensemen walk the zone. Really, so it was very interesting that we didn't utilize that more, try and take advantage of that. We did on the first couple chances, but until that Matheson chance, we really were trying to just, blue line, shot, try and get on the wings. Really wasn't anything special. And 3, despite the shots looking bad for Sam Montembeau, I thought he played a decent game tonight. Not a great game, obviously. You can maybe say that second goal. I've seen a couple people saying he should have had the second goal, but I think it's a really good deke. The first goal is just a good shot. Maybe could take that one back. I don't know. Second one was a good deke. Third one was a really strange play that if the initial shot and the commentary, I think it was Frankie Corrado, one of the color commentator tonight, mentioned it, and I agree. I think it was him that said it. If it's a straight shot without the stick breaking, he makes that save and it's not 3-0. Which theoretically means that it isn't probably 4-0, which speaking of the 4-0 goal, that's just a breakaway. It's tough to blame a goalie on a breakaway unless it's a 5-hole goal, but it was above him. It was above Montembeau, and just a solid chance by Trevor Moore. Kings get a couple looks. Habs trying to play the D well. Habs top line did not look good out there. A couple missed chances, unfortunately. Kings stayed in control. Habs get a couple weird looks, but nothing's getting on net. Kings pressured again. Trevor Moore near the end of the game looked for his second of the night. Byfield then looks for his second after Slavkovsky and Kempe jawed at each other a little bit. Thought they might have dropped the gloves, but instead it's Michael Pezzetta with Andreas Englund. They dropped the mitts after a glove stop by Montembeault in the zone. Pezzetta comes over, shoves Englund a little bit. They both drop the gloves. Both men actually get some pretty solid chances in. Pezzetta looked gassed after like 15 seconds. Fix your cardio. I'd say a tie fight there. I wouldn't give Pezzetta a big edge or Englund a big edge. Very kind of back and forth fight. So I, again, would say a tie. Habs then try to find one in the final minutes. Slavkovsky tries to set up Suzuki, but there's nothing found. So that's it. A 4-0 shutout for the Kings. The final shots. I did not get the final shots. I completely forgot to. Son of bitch. Let me actually see if I can get them real quick. What the fuck? The Kings and Stars are tied. Not the Kings and Stars. The Kings are playing 2 games tonight. No, the Kings, the Capitals and Stars. What the fuck? If that game's going to OT, I might watch that real quick. I might watch that. Flyers are up 3-1 on the goddamn Coyotes. That sucks to see. Yeah, sorry boys. I'm trying to find first of the feed for this Dallas Washington game, and more importantly, trying to get the stats for this Habs and the Kings game, so I can get the 3 stars. Not the 3 stars. The thingy thing. The shots. Fuck. So the final shots. They actually added a couple for the Canadiens. To be very nice to them, they added a couple shots for the Canadiens, but the final shots were 42-24 for the Los Angeles Kings. Yes, I heard that Sharks and Wings scored 6 goals in 3 minutes. Yes, they did. They did, Bob. Someone put it in my Discord. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah. What the fuck? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so what happened was that actually it was 7 goals in 6 minutes, actually. So Klim Kostin scored at 9:05. Michael Rasmussen scored at 12:51 and 13:04. Lucas Raymond scored at 13:40. That's for the Red Wings. That's the 4-0 lead. And then Tomas Hertl scores at 14:08. Fabian Zetterlund at 14:46, 2 shorthanded goals, and Nico Sturm at 15:52. So in total, in 6 minutes they combined for 7 goddamn goals. And also Nico Sturm then scored at 19:37 to tie the game and complete the Red Wings choke. The Red Wings would lead, and seemingly with 5 minutes left with a 5-4 lead, they choked, and the Sharks won 6-5 in OT. So, yeah, it was very much a defensive struggle. Weirdly enough, that was in the second, so the first was not terrible. The first was not a bad game. It's just that second period hit, and both teams were like, hey, we need to fucking score. And they just decided to score at a total of 8 goals in the final half of that period. And then the third was kind of calm, only 2 goals, and then OT had obviously just the 1 goal. So, yeah. A very, very defensively minded game it was not. Lucas, why do you think the Habs are bad? Look at their record. They're below 500. And also, we're 6th in the Atlantic. We're not a strictly bad team. We're not god-awful like the Senators. We're not inconsistent with a lot of teams like the Sabres. We're just inconsistent against good teams, weirdly enough, it feels like. We play well against bad teams. Then we'll have Boston and Vegas, the first time we played Boston, and it'll be like, what the fuck? The Canadiens are actually not terrible. They're actually playing well. Even take the game against Boston. And then there'll be games like the last time against Los Angeles and this time against Los Angeles where it'll be, oh god. Well, no, Suns. I feel like most teams are good against bad teams. Detroit Red Wings, exactly. Well, I mean, no, but here's the thing. Like, most teams seemingly seem to play down against bad teams. So it's not even necessarily like a oh, yeah, no shit, everybody does good against bad teams. But, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't even say that's necessarily a case of Oh well, Montreal only struggles against. I'm gonna turn the gain down. By the way, just it might be a little bit loud for you guys. But it's not gonna be a case where it's like, hey, the Canadiens, they're definitely bad because they play only good against bad teams. No, we're really just kind of inconsistent. And again, it depends on the team really. Boston, 50-50. LA, we're shit against. Minnesota, weirdly enough, we're really, really bad against most of the time when we face them. So. Oh god, don't we face Minnesota again sometime this? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, don't we face? I think we face Minnesota. Oh yes, we do. Oh fuck me. What is this stretch of fucking away games? We get the Jets, who are good. The Wild, who are really good against us. The Hawks are so-so. Then you got the Hurricanes, the fucking Panthers, the Lightning, and the Stars. What the fuck? Why? Jesus. The Pats are up on the Steelers. I mean, there's... thank you, Bob. I did not know that the Steelers were against the Patriots. I saw that Urinating Tree was live for the Steelers game. Did not see that it was the Pats they were against. It was only a few weeks ago, Harry, right here in this chat. You had a Sharks fan in here in the middle of their losing streak. I was proud to pre-award the Sharks first overall draft pick. Yeah, maybe not now. Yeah, I think the Blackhawks, funny enough, are actually last in the NHL right now. So don't think that you can actually give the Sharks first overall. Weirdly enough, a 2-game losing streak. Is this not the second time they've been in a 2-game winning streak? Not losing streak. 2-game winning streak this year, because I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, fuck, with the upward trend they're on, they might hit 30 wins by the end of the year. If we're being completely honest, they might hit 30 wins. Like, goddamn. But, yeah, so the final shots, again, 42-24 for the Kings. That sucked. Yeah, the Habs, who, again, after the first period had, 13 shots. After the second had only 6 shots, but still 19 shots, okay. And then 5 shots in the third. Continues the trend of last game. A good first period, a pretty good first period. Okay second, and then just a god-awful third. I can't tell which trend I'd rather have. Good in the first, mid-second, bad third, or bad first, good second, a decent second, and a good third. Would I rather have the upward swing of, hey, by the end of the game we were good, or by the end of the game we played like shit? Oh god, what is this? I don't know. Take your fucking pick, I guess. Harry, help me understand this. Hawks get the first overall pick of the Kyle Beach scenario. Now they could end up with another first overall pick after the Perry fiasco. No, Bob, they can't, because it wasn't a sexual assault thing that happened with Corey Perry. It was a he was drunk thing, seemingly. All we know is there was alcohol involved, so it might not even mean that he was drunk. He might have been offering alcohol to someone, but I don't want to speculate on that thing. But we know it was not, unfortunately, as funny as the rumor was, it is not the Connor Bedard thing that was suggested. So honestly, I'd be fine with it. I really don't mind, especially with the Kyle Beach stuff. Like, that happened fucking a decade ago. I'm over it. I think most people should just get over it. Again, it happened so long ago. It's in the legal system now, I'm pretty sure. The dude was fired that offseason anyways. For me, I couldn't care less at this stage. It sucks what happened, but you know what? I mean, it came out. It's almost like the Harvey Weinstein stuff. Like, it's been going on for so long that when it came out, at the time, when it first came out, I was like, oh, goddamn, wow, this is horrible. Looking at it, like, 3 months later, it was like, yeah, how come all these people allowed themselves to be paid off? Like, come on, like, you know, like, it sucks, you know, it sucks that it happens, but at the same time, it's like, half the motherfuckers were getting paid off for over a decade, so it's like, I don't know, like, how traumatized can you really be? I don't know, it's funny, it's a weird, funny thing, where, oh my god, this happened. Oh, I get money. Okay, I'll be silent. It's like, okay. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. It's the same with Josh Giddey. Even if he didn't fuck Bedard's mom, he will always be the motherfucker. I mean, Suns, you know what? Fair. He will be. And let's just say for my sake, especially with something coming out soon, I have to really hope that's the case. So the Sens get their first round pick taken away due to a clerical error. It was not a clerical error. They clearly knew that Dadonov had the no trade clause. It was clearly there. Chicago keeps their pick after a sexual assault and cover up. It wasn't even a cover up, Bob, because they fucking fired Brad Aldridge that offseason anyways. Like, okay, they didn't report it to the NHL because they fucking fired the dude. Is there a need to report it if you fire the guy? Like, okay, sure. Oh, they didn't fire him then and there because they won they were in the playoffs. They won the cup and then fired the dude, and then his name is now taken off. No, I'm pretty sure they fired him that offseason. Or it was known. Brad Aldridge. Yeah. No, there's no is there no Wikipedia on Brad Aldridge? What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought there was a Wikipedia page on him. Where's like a timeline? Can I get like a timeline for this thing? Brad Aldridge wiki. Okay, or you can give me Kyle Beach. That works too. Oh, wait. This would be on here. Yes. Okay, so... sorry, boys. I'm trying to read this real quick. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. So, basically, what had happened was that... what happened is that there was an independent investigation by the team in order to find find out if the claims from Kyle Beach were legit or not, which, I mean, I think obviously we can all agree, yeah, that's fair. You should probably do an investigation to find out if they are true in the first place. And they held a meeting to decide that if they were found true, they wouldn't address it until after the Cup finals. And after they won the Cup, the Human Resources Director gave Brad Aldridge, I'm reading off Wikipedia, gave him the option to resign or face termination if John Doe's claim, Kyle Beach, turned out to be true. He chose to resign, and he was permitted to participate in postseason celebrations, which, yeah, that might be a little bit like, you maybe shouldn't have done that, but like, they fired him that offseason after an investigation. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like, what did he do again? Suns, yes, sure. You definitely forgot. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, like, again, it wasn't even a cover-up, really. It was just, hey, this shouldn't get out. We handled it. Didn't these incidents happen against NHL players? Bob, I mean, you calling Kyle Beach an NHL player is very, very generous. And that's not to say anything like, oh, well, he never played an NHL game. He actually, weirdly enough, excuse me, sorry by the way, he was actually, I believe, called up to the NHL, but he never played an NHL game. I'm looking on his Wikipedia right now. Actually, let me do Kyle Beach Hockey DB, because I have that loaded up often for my sim league. I'm not like a Kyle Beach obsessive. I have to see his stats. No, just my sim league. I load him up every year to create him in the games. Weirdly enough, I think he's actually in 22. Suns might be able to confirm that. Or no, he's in 23, I think. I forget. He's in a recent-ish NHL game. But yeah, he never played in the NHL. The closest he got was the AHL. So technically it's not against an NHLer, but like more a healthy scratch. And oh damn, I thought the Stars. I did. Suns, you did not forget what Brad Aldridge did with Kyle Beach. You did not forget that. There is a 0% chance that you forgot. But yeah, I mean, technically it did happen against a guy who was suited up to potentially be on an NHL roster. Suns, okay, Brad Aldridge sexually assaulted Kyle Beach. There, we got it out of the way. Now you remember. There we go. But yeah, Bob, I don't know. Again, like, for me, I think at this point, again, it happened 13, it's going to be 14 years next year. I know that, dummy. What are you talking about then, Suns? What did he do again? What are you talking about? We're not talking, like, specific acts, because I don't know that. Why would you think I know that? But, oh yeah, by the way, I gotta mark an extra fight on Pizzetta's fight thing. There we go. Well, no, Kyle Beach was an AHL. Well, no, like Kyle Beach was the only person that ever had come out against, was that, or not come out against. Kyle Beach was the only player to come out against Brad Aldridge from the NHL while he was in the NHL. And again, so yeah. Hey Harry, didn't the Habs lose by the exact same score? Yes, they did, Randy. Yes. Oh, I thought that was public information. No, sorry, I thought that was pubic information. I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the stats. We're getting into the stats, and then we're gonna work our way out of here. But by the way, boys, I think I'm gonna work in the future, for any subscriptions, donations, anything like that. I think I'm gonna revamp them, because right now it's the Better Call Saul, it's the Saul Goodman, it's the Fesh Pince of Bel Hair, the Fesh Pince of Blair, YouTube poop things that are still my subscription and whatever off track. Sorry, but hey, you know, Bob, hey, no problem, man, no problem. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna work on those. Not fix them, but like get new celebration, get new things. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to use the Habs win thing, because that's for the wins. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like just different voice clips. Maybe I'll get stuff from like movies or something. Harry, you could have shown Gretzky still on the bench when the Habs won the cup. I mean, I could have, Randy, but nah, I really couldn't care less right now. McSorley in the box for a illegal curve. That would have been probably a little tough to find. I would have probably had to find which game it happened and get a clip of that. And I didn't feel like it, because regardless if the Habs or Kings won, I would have had to do it probably during the game. And yeah, Patrick Waugh leaving. Well, Suns, that's for when we lose to Detroit, which is not happening this year. Not happening again, I should say. Well, actually, for the Red Wings, that's actually Jake Wallman. So it'd have to be Colorado, because Waugh left and went to Colorado. I don't know, maybe. Also, by the way, goated comment, I saw it on Twitter. I forget who it was, so I can't, but either way, I cannot take credit for this joke. Sucks to see the Habs losing the Battle of Quebec. If you don't get it, just look it up if you don't get it, but very funny. I forget who came up with it. Did your white Habs jersey have a number 2? No, it does not, Randy. The old white and the other red jerseys are CCMs. They're blanks, unfortunately. And yeah, those are blanks. This one I got last year. This is the only one that I have with number on it for the Canadiens. I do also have a Crosby jersey and a blank Panthers jersey, the old school with the RAR. You guys, if you watch the HHSL videos, you've probably seen the Panthers jersey a couple times. Oh yeah, Gretzky on the bench after the shootout loss in the Olympics. That was funny, Bob, dude. Imagine being called the greatest player in the world and you still don't get picked for a fucking shootout. The only thing Gretzky was probably decent at. The RAR. Well, I mean, yeah, because the RAR Panther. Yeah, that's what he's doing, is it not? He broke a stick and now he's roaring at you. Is that the little RAR Panther? RAR. I don't know why Randy wanted me to do that again, but hey, you know what, I will. I'm going to load up some Supercard. By the way, boys, low key, I've been playing Supercard. I really want to stream for it. Maybe if I'm being completely honest, if you guys don't mind, I think what we'll do for the 24-hour stream, it's not a 24-hour stream, the Christmas Eve stream. Jesus Christ, I do not want to do the 24-hour stream. Holy fuck. But the 24-hour stream, Christmas Eve stream, for the Christmas Eve stream. Suds, not doing the fucking 24-hour stream. Not doing the fucking. But for the Christmas Eve live stream, I kind of want to do that. Like, if there's anything to open, obviously open that. And then from there, oh cool, I'm getting the snowflake tokens too. Cool. But from there, do the open anything that there is to do, and then from there maybe come up and play some Supercard, talk with the chat, do maybe like a Q&A. I think that'd be fun to do. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys want me to just play, like, say some NHL, because I have my capture card, I could play probably some like NHL 23, probably maybe 21. I don't know. Maybe what we'll do, boys, we'll go through some moments live, play some like 15 or 14. 14, because I can hook up the PS3. Like, I think it's in 13, 14, 15, 16. Technically, we could do like every game. We could spend like, say, half an hour, try and do like a handful of try and do like a handful of fucking, what are they called? The Moments Live things. Do a handful of those, especially with 13. They have like Gretzky's 50 and 39. They have, I forget what they have for Lemieux, but I know they have something. I forget if it's the score 5 goals in 5 ways. You just have to get like the last 2 goals. I forget what that is. I think it's an achievement. Not an achievement. Randy, no. NHL 94 is garbage. I'm sorry. I know there's people that love 94 and they sing its praises to the moon. 94 fucking sucks. I'm sorry. It is not fun whatsoever. I could technically play it though, because I do have it on the PS4. I could play 94 Rebuilt if I wanted. I gotta dust my PS4. Jesus. God, I hate 94. I don't like that. Well, rar. Don't do that again. Why not? Why not, Bob? Why shouldn't I do the rar? Christmas Eve, Randy. Low key, I've considered that. I do have a hat. The only thing I would need is the beard. Either that. Don't ask me to dye my beard white. By the way, please don't. Please don't ask me. Do the what? Do the rar. Do the roar. Okay, Shrek. Do the roar. Do the Vincent roar. Oh my God! When he makes the NHL. Do the Roar needs to be as fucking... Oh my God, we need that. The Do the Roar from Shrek Forever After. By the way, the second best Shrek movie behind Shrek the Third. Don't at me. There was a dude dressed as Santa at the game on Tuesday. I was happy to see my idol Santa Claus. Randy just with white. Walter White, indeed. I should do... Boys, I genuinely should dress up for Christmas... For Halloween one year as Walter White, just shave my head completely, shave this all off except for the goatee, probably try and get a legitimate goatee first with the full-on mustache. Just get like the green shirt, whatever. Okay, Google do the rar. No, fuck. I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, fucking, yeah, I gotta do the rar with the hands. If you do the rar, you gotta do the hands as well. You gotta do the, you can't just rar do the hands, yeah. It's like, yeah. That would make you look like you have cancer. Well, I mean, sons. I mean, isn't that the point? Isn't that the point of dressing as Walter White? Alright, I think we should get through the stats, because we're clearly having way too much fun, and I don't want to get any more ideas for the Christmas Eve stream that are not going to come to fruition, because I'm not fucking dyeing my beard white. I'm not doing that. Big Dick Nick Suzuki leads the team with 7 goals, 15 assists, 22 points. Goal Caulfield has 7 goals, 13 assists, 20 points. It's been a little quiet lately. Mike Matheson has 5 goals, 13 assists, 18 points. Say it with me now. Remember when he wasn't playing like a top 15 D5 games ago? Yeah, I remember too. Sean Monahan has 8 goals, 7 assists, 15 points. Alex Newhook, who is unfortunately out for basically the remainder of the season, has 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. Brendan Gallagher has 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. Justin Barron, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Tanner Pearson, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. Keep these ideas for Christmas Eve. Randy, God, I really don't want to. Tanner Pearson. Caden Gooley, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. Jake Evans has a goal, 7 assists, 8 points. Yaroslav Kovsky, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Christian Dvorak and Josh Anderson each have a goal, 4 assists, 5 points. Gallagher, yes sir. Gallagher. Jonathan Kovacevic has 4 goals. He's got to pass the puck a little bit. Jesse Ullinen and Gustav Lindstrom with 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Rafael Harpinard, who's currently out, has 4 assists. Yoel Armia with 3 goals. He was a healthy scratch tonight, by the way. Arbor Jacki, who's currently in the Val, and Michael Pizzetta, each with a goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Also, they're very identical. 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points, and I might as well get it out of the way. 3 fights, so that's very fun. Jordan Harris with 3 assists. Jan and the Rar, hell yeah, Randy. But Jordan Harris with 3 assists. Kirby Doc, David Savard, and Jaden Struble each with 2 assists. Unfortunately, Kirby Doc out for the remainder of the year. David Savard seemingly getting closer to returning. Did have a big smile on his face today, so maybe next game. Yeah, that'd be nice. Jake Allen and Caden Primo each with an assist as well. Already mentioned Arbor Jacki and Michael Pizzetta each with 3 fights. Tanner Pearson and Josh Anderson each have 1 fight. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. By the way, shout out the popcorn bowl right behind me. Now I'm thinking about, I got to get my Charlie Brown tree up. Fuck, I gotta, actually, technically I gotta put it here, because if I get anything for Christmas, then, for Christmas Eve, I should say, then, yeah. If you guys do want to send anything my way, by the way, for Christmas Eve, Yarmer Yagrar, yes sir, Andy, hell yeah. Which, by the way, I'll get this out of the way now, because I keep forgetting. If you guys do want to send me anything for the Christmas Eve live stream, you don't have to at all, by the way. We will do the Christmas Eve live stream, regardless if we do have stuff to open. Recurring viewers who are here for this every year, they know what I'm saying, but it's fun. I'd say it again. If you do want to send me anything for Christmas Eve, link in the description for both the Amazon wishlist and the P.O. Box. Don't send me any weed. Please don't. Not that there's someone who did that before, but just, I know someone said that they will. Please don't. Please don't send me weed for Christmas. I really don't want. I won't smoke it. I won't smoke it. I genuinely won't. But yeah, if you do want to send me anything, link in the description for the Amazon wishlist and the P.O. Box. I'll put it under the I was gonna say the Yager tree, under the Charlie Brown tree until Christmas Eve. We'll open them up on the live stream, and yeah. And then we'll probably play some WWE Supercard, maybe some NHL. Still don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Technically, I could probably play both. Bro would eat the weed. Suns, low-key, I probably would, because I wouldn't have any, like, I wouldn't have any paper to roll it with, and then a joint. I don't have a fucking lighter, so yeah, because I don't smoke, so why would I need a lighter down here? But low-key, I probably would just eat it if I did get any. Low-key, God, that would be disgusting. But yeah, say if you did, links description. Speaking of, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Rice. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channel includes on everything, which includes but not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything else. My name is Rice. Subscribe to the Puff Club, H Club, Sub if you remember as a last one. Thank you for one of the comments. It is much greatly appreciated. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Rice, and I am out of Montreal. I always remember how bad we were last year. How okay we are like this year. Go Habs, go baby. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Rice. I don't think I mentioned link subscription. Oh no, I did. And the Streamlabs is also down there. Can we hit our $5 dono goal for the month of December? God, that'd be nice. Hey, Anzi, thank you for coming by, man. Peace. Leafs Digest on YouTube here reporting Joseph Woll is seriously injured. Oh my God, no way. Love you guys. Hey, Randy, love you too, man. Thank you for coming by. Have a good night, my good sir. Bob, yeah, Leafs Digest. Rawr. That's going to be the new yawn, is the fucking rawr, I guarantee it. The Leafs Digest is reporting Joseph Woll is seriously injured. I know there was a thing. It was coming out that Joseph Woll is expected to miss some time. I think it was, I forget if it was Sheldon Keefe or whoever said that he probably will miss some time. I actually predicted this on the NHL Insider account on Twitter. I did predict that Martin Jones is now the #1 goaltender, which I think is probably the funniest goddamn thing in my eyes. Oh my God. By the way, boys, real quick, before we leave, Yevgeny Volhulkin, shout out to this motherfucker in the MHL, which is the KHL minors, basically, but still, in the MHL, this dude, this dude is 10-2-4 in 17 games with a 1.50 goals against average and a .941 save percentage. So, wow. Yeah, this dude is, yeah, seriously hilarious. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it again for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Rice. Again, and I'm out. Love you guys. Joseph Woll being hurt, it's somewhat funny, not because of the injury, but because Martin Jones is their #1 goalie. That is the funniest thing in the world. Joseph Woll being hurt, I hope he ends up coming back in, like, I don't know, a month. Give him time to rest up and heal, I guess. But if he's supposed to be out 2 to 3 months, I hope he comes back in a month, fully rested up. Can you show me the big screen? Tiny Savage, I'm sorry, I can't. The game ended firstly about an hour ago, hour and 20 minutes ago. And secondly, I don't show the game on here. Because of copyrights, I can't show the game. I can only show the final score. I could show the shots, stuff like that. But I can't show the full game on here, unfortunately. Keep your stick on the ice. Thank you, Bob. You too, man. Thank you for coming by, my good sir. But Tiny Savage, thank you for coming by. I do appreciate that, but I unfortunately cannot show the game on here. So again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Redskin, and I'm out. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye.